and everything will be working properly. However,
It says you're offline.
give it a second. Starting. Yeah.
Stream health.
Yeah. It's always said that.
Really?
Yeah. Looks like we are online.
People watching, no one likes you.
Oh, I didn't tell anyone yet.
Oh.
Probably should have there we go.
Oh, you're live.
Looks like we are online. All right, sweet. So we are. It's working. Okay, great. I'm just gonna post it to social media, and I have a quick message for you guys after I do this social media stuff.
A quick message brought to you by.
I actually should. Yeah, this message is brought to you by. Okay, Starcraft. Or no, not Starcraft. CarBot live stream. Animating HeroStorm at 5. And actually, this is viewable from YouTube.gaming, or was it gaming? YouTube? Gaming?
What?
Or is it's gaming.youtube.com. And let's see, we should be visible there. But yeah, so we are live streaming to animate just the beginning scenes of HeroStorm episode 5. So no real spoilers. We won't do the whole thing, obviously, today because it takes a little bit longer than that. But here we are. Excellent. Storm episode. There you go. So I'm gonna post that on our YouTube and Twitter, or Facebook and Twitter.
You should say, I'm back.
And tweet. Okay, so we're actually live streaming on YouTube and the YouTube gaming channel as well, so you can check that out as well. We're okay. So basically, we're gonna be doing a live stream every week for now on the main channel, and that's for animating. And we will show you just not too much spoilers, obviously, but we'll do a couple hours, animate the first couple of scenes and blah 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 kind of thing, and see how that goes. If people enjoy it, we'll continue to do it. If people don't, then obviously we'll continue to do it to force you to enjoy it. No, we'll stop, obviously. We did a couple of live streams in the past when we were doing the StarCrafts mod, and it actually went pretty good. All right, we got a couple people watching, and we're going to start animating HeroStorm episode 5, which we already kind of did the storyboard to, the very bad storyboard. But we'll be animating the first couple of scenes. Guys, also, just in the future, we will be pushing new content to our channel. Just, different stuff. Not only just the regular episodes, but also we'll also be doing just new stuff that we've been kind of thinking of. You'll see. I don't know. We'll see if people like it or not. But we'll get on animating HeroStorm. Episode 5 is with Gazlowe and Stitches. A face-off, kind of. Not really. Here we go. Actually, I should have. I guess I could. I'll add in some music as well, as we've done in past times. Just want to make sure my. Yes, okay. Great, awesome. I'll do some Blizzard music. Make sure it's not too loud. And for those of you who are watching us live, just let me know if the in the chat if the music is too loud on the stream. But okay, here's some people in the chat now. Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing your process. I love these. Oh, thanks, Ari Kana. Is that right? Something in Russian. When will the StarCraft mod be updated? StarCraft 2. We probably won't update to the very end, to be honest, just because the process which we're doing things. We originally thought we would update it a bit by bit, but however, we're doing each race at a time. So updating it would just basically give one race all the units and the other 2 races no units. So we decided to wait to update it until actually I'm gonna put the camera. No, I'll leave the camera there. So we decided to update it at the end. But we are working very hard on the StarCraft mod, and we're actually seeing if there are. We're kind of testing out some extra things as well to see if they'll be more efficient for the game. So I think it's going pretty well as far as I can tell. But yeah, so here we go. YouTube can now broadcast stuff. It always could. However, they've updated it completely now. Oh shoot! Looks like I missed a spot. They updated it so you can actually. It's driven towards gaming now as well. So they've copied Twitch quite a bit. If you've been on Twitch before, the process of it, and you can run commercials anytime now and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Is it just me or is the video lagging? Well, it says on my end the stream health is good, so maybe it's just you. So yeah, this is going to be probably a 2 to 3 hour live stream, depending on how long it takes me to do the first couple of scenes. Because I don't want to do the entire episode. On live stream. I think that would be, it would kind of ruin the episode. So we'll do the first couple scenes live. We are planning to stream every Tuesday. This is my plans, and I'm going to do everything I can to stick to it. I know I'm awful with sticking to things when it comes to streaming, but however, I feel a calling. I feel that it's right. So I'm going to do everything I can to uphold that. So guys, you can watch us live stream. It might be animating, it might be just drawing, but it will be at least something every Tuesday. Today is, I know, Wednesday, but I thought I would just get it started. May as well. Yeah, new episodes about Gazlowe. So right now we're just doing the keyframes. So I'm not drawing it frame by frame because Gazlowe has this robot on his back. And
Katie's watching.
Oh really? Which one?
Hi, Katie. She's like, I'm watching. Go on stream and wave.
That's funny. So what we're doing right now is we're actually following a storyboard I do a very quick storyboard because very rough. You can see it in the background here. Because we don't have time to make good storyboards, like very thorough storyboards, because we produce something every week. This might actually have to go down a bit. How do you pick which heroes you do next for the Hot series? It's honestly, it's basically what we try to balance it out between sagas, or not sagas, franchises, but it's mainly just, do we have a good idea for, you know, what's a good idea, and we just follow the good ideas kind of thing, what we feel is best. So we don't try to pick certain heroes because, oh, we should do that hero. We let the inspiration kind of lead the way. We feel like that's the best way to do it. And so that's the way we do it.
I love how Katie's watching you from work.
That's funny. She has nothing to do. That's funny. Someone says, "Hi, WifeBot."
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to plan our camping.
Yeah, we're going camping,
Meals.
actually. It's our last little summer vacation, I guess. This weekend. Well, tomorrow, actually, we leave for camp. Tomorrow afternoon. It's a good way. It's the same way I figure out which hero I do next for a Goof logo line of the HOTS heroes I'm working on. Oh, what do you do, BMAC try? I may have seen your work, I may have not. I often, to be honest, this is my shame, I never really pay attention to what YouTube channel I'm on. I'm just watching a video, I'm like, this is funny, or this is awesome, or whatever.
So what else do I eat?
I don't know. But we got a bit of an animation going on here now. So we're just doing the robot body first. Oh wait.
By the way, CarBot, why are you streaming on YouTube and not Twitch?
Twitch kicked me out. Now, I want to try the new YouTube streaming, and it looks pretty cool. Like I really like. If you're watching from gaming.youtube.com, it's pretty neat. I feel more home on YouTube too. On Twitch, I feel like an outsider, to be honest. I don't know why, but and plus we don't stream games. So, and I feel like Twitch is hardcore about streaming. Like, I mean, some people can be really big on Twitch and not big on YouTube, and then vice versa. And I think we're big on YouTube and nobody cares about us on Twitch, basically. That's how That's what it seems like it is. So now we're going to do Gazlowe. The actual Gazlowe.
Katie says, I'm famous.
Yeah, so yeah, if YouTube feels a little more at home, as Arikana agrees. So we'll try YouTube streaming for a while, see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. We would like to make streaming a regular thing. I think for the most part we've gotten really positive responses. So, I mean, as long as we continue to get positive responses. There's not too many people watching now, but hopefully that'll grow over time, especially if we become more consistent with it. Then it should definitely pick up. When we were doing the StarCrafts mod, we were getting like 300 on average, I think.
Yeah, no one cares about us now.
Yeah. We should just... So I'm going to cover these because I'm going to make variations of these already made frames. So when animating, what you'll want to do is to, if there's a shortcut that doesn't take away from what you're trying to do, then you'll want to see if you can take it, as long as it's not destroying the quality of what you're doing. Or taking away from the overall animation. That's what I try to do. If there's a shortcut, because animation does take a long time, so
Are we gonna do man's cooking?
huh?
Are we gonna do man's cooking?
I don't know. There you go. That looks good.
Look, it's
Huh?
Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wong is here?
Yeah.
Look, Hang Wong, how's it going?
Where's Cal?
Yeah, where's Cal? No. Do not summon the eternal battle. There we go. So Gazlowe comes in. So that's just his entrance jumping.
That's awesome.
What is it? We'll be doing one of those at some point. Oh, is it? Yeah, I love the streams, especially ones that animate the mod progress. Will you be doing one of those at some point? Will we streaming the mod? Yeah, we you know what? We may do it soon. Yeah. So I'd say we could. I'm mostly working on some Protoss units now. So we could do maybe a couple streams based on the mod for sure. Probably not, because so we're going to be streaming again, just as for people who are just joining in now. We'll be streaming every probably every Tuesday. The time, not 100% sure yet, but I have committed to Tuesday. I'd like to do that. That'd be good. My CarBot remembers me retreat. Yeah, so these are the turrets for Gazlowe. Again, really poorly drawn. Mainly because that's the way we do storyboards. That's our excuse. We just don't have time to make very neatly made storyboards, unfortunately.
I'm excited to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of this I kind of conceptualized. Actually, a lot of times Justine helps with the storyboards. Well, at least that helping with ideas. Sometimes I'm like running dry with ideas. And then also Andrew, who's the animator for WoWcraft, helps with the storyboards as well. Actually, Andrew helped me a lot with this one. Sometimes it's just the idea that's the hardest part. And I had the idea, but I didn't know how to present it. I wasn't 100% sure. But we figured it out. We storyboarded it. We liked it. Yeah, those are CarBot storyboards. This is Gazlowe just throwing down turrets. I'm just doing the claw first, because that's the I didn't need to do the claw, but whatever. That's the thing that stays exactly the same the entire time. So then we do the arm, which is very simple. Very simple. Just a stick. Again, our trade is simplicity, at least as much as possible. If you're gonna make cartoons every week, you want to go simple. You want to go simple designs and everything. So there we go. And now we do the turrets. Which the turrets, I haven't really designed the turrets, so currently working on a personal project for myself, but if I talk about it, that means I'm shamelessly promoting myself. Will you ever put yourself in one of your animations? Probably not. Well, so one of the animations, or some of the animations that I would like to do in the future is just stories of myself that I've experiences that I had, and then do a little animation to it, really rough animation to it, just to tell some stories. I think it would be kind of fun. So in that way, yes. But in like StarCrafts or HeroStorm or WoWcraft, no, I wouldn't put myself in there. Bliss still needs to do CarBot horse mounts. I would love that. I wouldn't mind gaining royalties from it either. Actually, let's see. Let's try this one first. These are the tennis ball dispensers. So we're just going to go into a separate symbol and make the turret. Maybe I should actually make them tennis ball dispensers. There. Have the cage. And the base. I should probably use the similar colors as Gazlowe. And then we'll put in some tennis balls. Wait, what pattern? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. That's you.
I miss Bunny Wars. Those were fun.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
It's funny. Well, we can do chicken fajitas on the grill.
Chicken fajitas.
What?
And
Do that.
there you go. Here's some tennis balls. You should shrink them a bit. There we go.
Where's that paper? Oh no.
There. Tennis ball dispenser.
Oh.
Actually, let's make an animation of it. Shooting. So very quickly, very easily. Oops. Let's take that back. And then it goes back into place. Probably tilt this down just a bit. And actually, this whole thing is a bit. Needs to be a bit tilted here. I look forward to a crossover between CarBot and Adventure Time. Oh man, that would be interesting. We were actually in contact with the people who made Adventure Time. Funny enough, they were.
Yeah.
They were. They have a YouTube network, and they wanted us in their network, which is pretty cool. But we were pretty comfortable with the network we were in. But we were very tempted to take their offer. Yeah. What? Maybe we should have actually. I don't know. We're with Maker right now as a network. They've been pretty good. At first they weren't. I have a lot of complaints about them, but
Our guy's good right now.
the guy we have right now seems to be pretty good. He's actually a fan of StarCrafts, so that was cool. It's cool to know.
Oh my gosh, chocolate chip cookie in a what's it called?
Suddenly I have a strange urge to make a CarBot Zergling platformer. Well, actually, funny that you say that. We've been conceptualizing something like that for app games. That perhaps we will do in the future. Back to the future. Yeah, we've been trying to think of some ideas for some StarCraft's app games, which would be really cool to have. It's just, do we have enough manpower to do it, to keep up the cartoons and do stuff like that, is the question.
That is the question.
So it is. So make that a single frame, and then it starts shooting. Loop.
Develop.
What?
Says, okay, I'm going. You stream so late.
Who's that? Oh, where do you live? Develop CZ?
No, he's dead.
He's dead now?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna make one of these tennis balls come out.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say?
There we go. And then because they're all the same symbols, they will all do the shooting animation with the thing here.
So stupid.
What? Huh? The tennis balls, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 3:42 p.m. here. Whoa, 3:43 for us now. So that means we live in the same time zone, Mr. L. Tiger. That's how they can make things move left and right in Game Maker. You always need to start somewhere.
Tiger.
Okay, next.
Can you post links in here yet?
I don't know. If you want to try it, I have no idea right now.
What should I post a link?
There we go. Once again, very, very thorough storyboard in the background here. So I want to not have these synchronized, so I'm just going to put one at 5, another one at maybe 11. There we go. And now all of a sudden they're not synchronized.
What's that called?
Actually, maybe I should just remove one. There you go. I'll just have 2. You can only put down 2 at first anyway.
Okay, maybe. Let's see.
So now I'll have to do another symbol where the ball is impacting.
Wouldn't work.
Here. The most pathetic of sieges. So far we haven't done too much frame by frame animations, which is usually what we do. It's just the type of scenes we're doing now just isn't what's needed.
Where do I find you?
Huh?
There, you can do it.
I can?
Yeah, you can post links, but other people can't.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why. Like,
There you go. I posted.
what'd you post?
Everyone watch that.
What'd you
The
post?
duck thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's good. All right, guys, I'm gonna try a new feature here on the YouTube YouTube streaming. I'm gonna play an ad. I want to see what this is like. Okay.
And everyone will leave.
Yeah, and everyone.
Can't wait.
I just want to see how it works and see, play ad. Is it playing? Based on complex criteria, some of your viewers will see an ad. Keep on streaming. Okay, so let me know if you see an ad. Let's see how long that takes. And how long does it just stay there until?
Starting right now.
I don't. All right. Well, did you guys see an ad? No ad?
Sorry, CarBot.
Too many ad blocks?
This is why you don't make money on YouTube.
Yeah, this is why. Yeah, it's true. We're actually just discussing this today. How
Everyone said no ad.
no one saw an ad? Really? You guys all have ad block? Shame on you.
Who wouldn't have ad block though? To be honest.
If no one had ad block, we actually we've been losing ad revenue dramatically in the past year on YouTube. I don't know if it's I think it's because of ad block. I think it might have been because of other things, but it really hurts damage us. So feel guilty. That's what I'm trying to say. You better cry at night. Like, I killed CarBot Animations
No one's supporting
with my ad block.
And those of you know your thing just isn't working.
I don't know why it wouldn't. So here comes the ball bouncing away. There it goes.
Bacon wrapped butternut squash.
We should make that.
Hmm.
Bacon wrapped butternut squash. Oh, just kidding. Cook 40 minutes? No, thank you. We would not be able to survive.
So I'm gonna make a.
Tell them to sub to your Patreon to atone for their sins.
That's right.
Look, I just checked. I have no ad block, but I still saw no ad.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show. It said it was. It said it was doing an ad. But YouTube's lying to me. Oh well, maybe next time. We'll try it later.
Okay. Okay, so this is dinner, Jonathan. Sausage and potatoes. Thursday. Chicken vaginas. Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Then Saturday we're having a potluck over
Mhm.
at Chera's. And then
Mhm.
Sunday we need a dinner. I don't know. What do you want to eat?
This all sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, but we need one more.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Joking.
What?
Wow. Should I just do one freaking? Maybe I should just do one turret. I want it to look like kind of pathetic, but it wins. Yeah, that looks good enough. Let's do one turret. So I made all this for no reason.
Yep.
Sometimes you just have to go back and change the stuffs.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say?
Can you say to Brosh, happy birthday? Okay. Happy birthday, Brosh.
Come again?
I don't know if I'm gonna. I wish it wasn't so late in the day. I'm taking forever finding this stuff. I don't feel like going out. Okay.
Stitches want to play. Oh, it is, right, thank you. My Patreon link is,
Oh wow.
it's not working in the, thanks. Yeah, I missed the S. On animations. We are plural. This digital. So far. Then we got.
Should we do barbecue chicken? The last night?
Whatever. I don't care.
He doesn't care.
I'll eat whatever.
He'll eat whatever.
Whatever is necessary. Actually, this one is not done properly. Oops. Wrong one. Sweaty. Alright, so here's just another angle of the same thing, kind of.
Oh my gosh!
What? What happened?
Guess who just pledged $5?
For what?
Your
Patreon?
Patreon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess.
Was it, Mr. Wong?
Yeah. His name should go up there. $5 Patreon.
Alright, thanks,
Get
Wong.
started.
As if you haven't done enough. Alright.
What a champion.
Top Patreon supporter. Wait. Yeah, supporter today. How do I spell his name? Where is it?
You put L-I-K.
L-I-K.
Name. Wong.
H-E-N-G?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wong.
okay. $5. You know, I aspire to find a way. Oh crap!
What?
Oh, never mind. I named this thing so stupid. I named it that, but I didn't make the text that Patreon. So it's the top
Dude, look how cute Stitches actually looks.
Patreon
He looks way
supporter today. There we go. I aspire to find a way. Can I rename this, please? Rename it good. Top Patreon. There you go. I aspire to find a way that I can get people to want to donate just $1 per cartoon, or even per month, and get like 10%. If 10% of our subscribers did that, well, we'd be pretty freaking set. We could hire a team. The power when people come together.
The power of love.
But then there's people like Wong and a lot of other people who have who are super generous and kind. Thanks again, Wong, for your support. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm putting this. I wasn't expecting any patrons. I just put it there just because. Add an image. And
Did anyone else while we were not paying attention?
oh no!
Starving. I'm always hungry. What's wrong with me?
Go eat something.
I just did. My life.
There.
Whoa.
That looks good.
What happened to your work?
It's gone. Forever.
There you
I
go.
felt like I had to put something up there. Yeah. Anyway, back to it. Thank you again, Wong, for supporting each individual cartoon. I really do appreciate it. What it is it's Patreon. It's basically like an automated tip thing. You'd be like, yeah, I'll be willing to support $1 to help out the cartoons. And yeah, and then that's the reason actually. Patreon is the reason why, like, for example, the StarCrafts episode 26, why it was so much longer. We can do stuff like that because of Patreon. It helps us out to do, you know, stuff that we wouldn't normally be able to do for the most part. I think I have some tower assets here that I need to So we're gonna go back a couple episodes and grab some assets because we can do that.
CarBot, where did you find all your funny?
Where did I find all my funny?
They say greetings from Mother Russia.
Oh, hi Russia.
Hi Russia.
Russia. I would say that I guess our inspiration comes from a couple different sources. One of them being Bird Box Studio. It's a studio. It's on YouTube. Very awesome YouTube channel. Inspired me a lot on how to approach CarBot animations, which was super helpful. I like the way they did like a lot of there was like no dialogue in their cartoons and stuff like that. And so I've talked about them before if you've been around for questions like that. But what the heck? But when it comes down to it though, a big part also is the fact that me and my brothers loved Blizzard games for the longest time.
Ooh.
And we've always kind of made fun of them because we love them. So I guess a lot of that is our inspiration as well.
Guess what?
What?
You have another pledge.
Really?
Lukewarm pizza. Pledge $30.
Holy crap! $30?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Lukewarm pizza. All right.
Jonathan likes that name especially.
I like the lukewarm. $30. Holy crap, man! $30. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the cartoons. Lukewarm pizza, whoever that is, in the YouTube chat there. We need to make some sort of like goal for Patreon, I think.
We have another donator.
We do?
Anton.
Anton.
Pledged $1.
All right, Anton. Thank you so much for supporting CarBot animations. I'll fit as many as I can on the top thing. Anton. I think he supported the mod. I feel like. Oh, we have 256 people watching right now.
Oh wow!
It's
What the
climbed.
heck?
Yeah,
How did
it's
that
climbed.
happen?
See, they like me still, Justine.
Yeah.
No matter
I
how
don't
much you
know
try
why.
to make me feel.
I don't know why they like you.
Yeah, me neither. But
I'm joking. You're still lovable.
it can be done.
I'm gonna be baking all night. Baking.
Okay.
You excited?
Yeah. I'm gonna be animating all night.
Yeah.
So we're going camping tomorrow.
Yeah?
We're excited about. I'm excited about. I haven't freaking been outside all year.
Oh, year.
I forget what trees look like. I wish you a lot of strength and just do it. Take my bro fist, bro. I like your videos. All right, Tyrion. His name's Tyrion. Spelled differently though. Supporting to pizza. Yeah, we should make some sort of like goal for Patreon. I feel if we do like, I had goals in mind. I don't remember what it was though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had some ideas that I thought would be fun, but I can't remember them now.
I can remember one that you did.
No, there was ones I did in the past, but I was like, yeah, I don't know, I didn't quite like. There were a lot of work, and they weren't like, I don't know, they would be kind of fun, but.
Oh, John, you're so cute.
What?
What? What? Like so bad. What?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
What does he say?
Stitches.
Stitches want to play.
go. So make the way these towers fall over are gonna be stupid. I screwed up. Okay, good. So sometimes you have to choose when you're animating. You have to choose between kind of what's like. Sometimes you want it to be believable. Sometimes you want it to be just funny, the way things are move. You know, so it depends on what kind of style you're going for. So normally, if you wanted this to be believable, the way these fall down, they would fall down much slower. However, I want it to happen a little quicker for the pacing. So sometimes it's just making little decisions like that. There's a lot to animation than just animating. It's deciding how to present the idea, what makes it funnier, what kind of style, not only drawing style, but animation style you're going for, and stuff like that. There we go. That looks perfect. So tennis balls hit them, and then they fall over.
We're going to have fluffy coconut flour pancakes. And
Sounds
you will
good.
like it.
Do you working in Blizzard, bro? No, I don't work in Blizzard. I'm not an employee of Blizzard. We are contracted by them from time to time to do certain things, and you've seen those things in the past. So that's really fun to do. We actually built a really awesome relationship with Blizzard. We're pretty tight with them, which is cool because I feel like I actually have like legit like friends that work at Blizzard now who are like pretty top tier at Blizzard, which is really cool to have. I got to meet Mike Morheim, which is the CEO, and that was a really cool experience. We actually
ate dinner with him.
Yeah, we ate dinner with him. I've eaten dinner with him twice, actually. So that was really cool. And his wife, Amy Morheim, and also Chris Siggety.
Most beautiful hair in the world.
He says most beautiful hair in the world.
I told him that. I was like, your hair's so nice.
And so it's been a really cool experience. There's Kevin Johnson as well. And Sion David. Who is the StarCraft manager now. Kevin used to be.
Now Kevin's all like, I'm cool, and he moves up the ladder.
Yeah.
Now he's more legit.
Exactly. So I feel like we've really gotten a tight bond with them, which is awesome, and made some friends over the years. And really, I've not met Chris Metzen, though. I've seen Chris Metzen. I saw him. He was like across the field. I was outside. He was walking into a building, but I have not talked to him. That's the only guy, actually, I have not talked to.
Really?
Out of like the more iconic people, I think that's the only guy.
Oh yeah, you ate with David Kim too.
Yeah, David Kim.
David
Yeah.
Kim is so cute.
He's
like so proper when he eats too.
Yeah. So it's been really really cool. It's been really cool. Really great experience so far.
Oh look, Andy and Campbell are here.
And we
Andy and Campbell, Andy and Cody.
we keep we want to keep this up as best as we can. We want to keep expanding as well. So sometimes my worry is that people will get upset when we try something new. Actually, there's a video that I made. Well, it's mostly made. That I'll be releasing tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, but it's a new series we're doing. It's called "It'd Be Cool If," and basically, it's just concept ideas for games. So the first one is about StarCraft, and just some ideas for Legacy of the Void that we thought would be cool. So I'm a little bit nervous about people being like, these are stupid ideas, not balanced at all, blah blah blah. You don't know anything. I'm nervous about that, but at the same time, I like to think of ideas, and if they're balanced or not, whatever. And right now Blizzard's asking for ideas, so yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And that'll be released tomorrow. It'd be cool if Reavers were back. Yeah, see, you get the idea. It'd be cool if, and then we say whatever idea. So.
It'd be cool if.
Where's Wifebot? She is behind me. I don't know if you can. You can see the tip of her head right here.
Where?
There you go.
Matterhorn TV. Hair! Is that your brother?
I don't know. Yeah, Nazebro was my favorite CarBot cartoon so far. Oh, that's cool. Good to hear. Yeah, I had fun making it. Nazebo is my second. I think I might be the best with Nazebo, but he's. I think so. I almost every time I get the best stats across the board with Nazebo. But he's also number 1 right now, so he's really good. I always felt like he was really good. I usually play Diablo though, which I often am frustrated. I feel like Diablo should be better, but he's second worst right now. But yeah, I'm really loving Heroes of Storm. I think it's awesome. You know, it's funny. Before Heroes of Storm came out, I said I hate when games pay attention to stats, and they take you out of the game. They're all about these stats and menu screens, and it should be about like effects and just intuitive play kind of thing. And Heroes of Storm is much more about that. It is a bit about the stats, but not nearly as much as other MOBAs, and that's why I really like it. It's because it's more about intuitive play and not about numbers. That's what I like. Am I doing this with a mouse or a pen? So here's the stylus I'm using, and I'm using a Wacom Cintiq, which the camera right now is mounted on. So if you look down here, it's a screen that you draw on. So to give you an idea, where's this thing? So you draw on the screen with the stylus. It's pretty cool. It's very expensive. I've had it for a year and a half now. Really awesome though. I do love it. The only thing that I like about the regular bamboo tablets instead of Cintiq is that tablets you can kind of just sit back and relax and draw, which is kind of cool. I like that. And Cintiqs you have to hunch over and be all into it and stuff. So that's the one thing that I miss about tablets. But other than that, Cintiqs are really awesome. The other disadvantage about this Cintiq is that you do have to have a very the setup can be a little bit confusing and hard sometimes. So that's the other thing. My setup was really complicated for a while. I got one of the most perfect desks though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Justine found it on Kijiji.
And he didn't like it at first.
At first I was so annoyed with
It
it.
made me feel so bad. I was like, why?
I didn't mean to.
You?
But I got
He's
it.
like, this is horrible. It's so flimsy.
I thought it would. The Cintiq has a 50-pound counterweight to
You should
it.
have seen this guy trying to set this thing up. He was saying so mad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's true.
Yep. Jonathan hates me.
I am a horrible douchebag.
Wow. I wouldn't go that far. Language, please.
Future past has noticed me. I noticed the future and the past.
Apple paleo muffins. Does that sound good?
What is a fun line? I was a bit curious why his fun line was so huge. What? Dare I ask what a fun line is?
I don't know what it is either.
What is that? It sounds like it could be perverted. So now that we've done most of the frames, I'm going to just add in a couple frames in between.
Lemon coconut muffins. Yeah. Should I make blueberry muffins? Eh?
Oh, it's just okay. It's just the line I was just scribbling on. Okay, all right. I've never. Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah. I see. Stitches wants to play.
Did the want to play? Peach muffins. Yum. Oh, I don't have a sifter.
So, see, now we're doing frame by frame animation. Takes a lot longer to do. This is what we normally do. So I left the inside detail for last. So now we can just pay attention to that.
Okay.
So if you're drawing complicated characters, Heroes of Storm has a bit more complicated characters than we normally do. We still try to keep it as simple as possible without
Oh my gosh.
overcomplicating things. What?
Someone summoned him.
Cal?
Someone summoned him.
Why, is he in here?
You just pledged $31.
To
Patreon.
really,
Yeah.
Cal.
Somebody.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody summoned him. Who did that?
Who did that? Or was it just us?
Who summoned him? Oh, Super Pikachu's here too.
Freaking Cal.
Sits in silence and waits, he says.
Is that what he said in
Yeah.
there? Gosh. We have almost 350 people. Guys, we're going to be streaming every Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. But we're going to be streaming every Tuesday each week. I haven't picked a time, but just keep in mind that. And thank you, Cal, for supporting us on Patreon, which is
And
basically an automated tip service
everything
to
in
support
our
the
life.
cartoons. And of course, Cal is one of the actually the top supporter for the StarCraft mod as well, which we're of course working very hard on.
Which it wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for Cal.
No, I
Well,
think
maybe
it would have.
it
Yeah, it would have. It would have. But still,
Barely, right?
he no. How much were
No,
we?
no, never mind.
We're at 90.
Yeah, 5,000 over. That's it. If he was.
No, we were
It was like 90.
20,000 over.
I know, but Cal did like 15.
Yeah, Cal, I think he did a little over 10, maybe 11.
I think he did like 15.
Anyway, Cal. I call him.
Call Drogo.
Can I call you Cal Drogo? Is that cool?
You did it before.
31. Thank you so much, Cal, for supporting the StarCrafts for each episode. We really do appreciate that. I did not expect such a thing for Patreon. Just kind of put it there just cause. Here we go. Finish Stitches throwing his hook. So he's a bit of a blob, so we can stretch and squash him as much as we want. His shape can change quite a bit. So here, there we go. So now we can draw the hook in his hand. Be excellent. I can't believe Cal. I have nothing left to say to him. Just, I don't know.
Cal's going to bed. He just came to say hello.
Hey, good night, Cal.
And one up everyone.
That's how he says
Every time.
hello.
He's like, okay, later, I've done my job.
That's how he says hello.
Hey CarBot, what's the exact name of the series? The title says HeroStorm, but the names of the videos say HeroStorm. Really?
Well, okay, so the logo says Heroes and then Storm. But then the title says HeroStorm without the E in Heroes. It's like compact together. Just because the logo looks better with the E. And then as two separate words, and then, but in text it looks better that. So when you're searching for it, the actual name is HeroStorm, one word, no E, for heroes. And then but the logo is just different. I know it's weird, but that's what I have chosen to do.
Yes. Someone says, "Good night, my sweet prince." To Cal.
To Cal?
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, he's saying goodnight to Cal. Oh, shoot. Okay, so here's the hook. And because we're going to use the same hook image over a couple times, we're just going to copy that and we're going to make a symbol, make it into a motion tween. So actually make the anchor there, and it's going to actually, should I just go right from here? Huh? Maybe quicken that up. There we go. Okay, and then we can create a chain. There's the
Starving.
go eat something. There we go. Stitches. Stitches want to play. Maybe we should make the chain green. I think it is green.
Hey buddy, what software are you using?
We are using Flash CS6. We've also used Flash CS5 and 5.5. They all seem to be pretty similar. CC looks the most different, although it only looks different. There's not too many changes to it. There's a couple of good changes, of course, because it is a newer version. There we go. So let's color stitches. Get him going. So let's try the we're gonna try to play Add again. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright? So you guys tell me if you're gonna get an ad. I'm gonna play it in 3, 2, 1, play ad. So if you're not seeing an ad right now, it's telling me it's playing an ad. So let me know if it works or not, okay? Because this whole platform is still pretty new for YouTube. No.
Hey CarBot, love your animations. Any advice for a person that wants to start with animation but already has a different full-time job?
Wait, what? Say that again? Why is this not working?
Hey CarBot, love your animations. Any advice for a person that wants to start with animation but already has a different full-time job?
Oh, okay.
Like, just, yeah.
Okay. Yes, I do have advice for someone who wants to start animation but already has a full-time job. Okay, so...
Also, there's no ad.
Yeah, I know.
All riot.
Did anyone get an ad?
YouTube!
YouTube, you're lying to me, YouTube.
YouTube.
Should I make this hook green? Oops, what just happened?
Kill it with fire.
Okay, so yeah, the advice. Okay, so my advice for someone who's basically wants to do animation in their part-time, if you are looking for a future in it, then yeah, you want to make your own little projects and stuff like that, and kind of have test some stuff out. Do not set your expectations too high at the beginning. You know, strive for that, of course, but don't get discouraged if things don't turn out the way you want them to right away. It takes practice. Everything takes practice. It may be a year before you start to really enjoy your own animations. Okay. Because animation is quite difficult, and it can be very difficult for certain people as well. But I would say do things that are simple at first. You want to make characters who are pretty simple, just because there's a lot less to keep track of when it comes to lines, especially if you're doing frame-by-frame animation. There's a lot of animation tutorials out there that'll help you, so yeah, always be aware that you could always check out some animation tutorials. We have a couple. I haven't done any for a while, but yeah.
Why is everything pink for me in your mod in StarCraft 2, but kill it with fire?
So the reason why things would be pink in the mod is it could be the graphic settings. So if pink squares are showing up, graphic settings. So you would have to change graphic settings. If that doesn't fix the issue, it means that your graphics card isn't good enough or something weird. The way it works and what we're trying to figure out how to make it so this doesn't happen is that that's what happens if your graphics card isn't good enough. It'll just show these pink squares, because what happens is that we are using. You think it wouldn't be taxing on the computer, but it actually starts to be taxing on a computer when there's so many different sprite sheets involved with tons of different units. Because what it's using these massive texture files as sprite sheets and swapping out the images as like a virtual flipbook, and so that's how it's made. So and it works, but with people who have not as high quality computers, when there's a lot of units, different units, not the same unit, but different units, because that's different sprite sheets being used, it'll start to be taxing on a computer a bit. So if you don't have a very good computer, then it's likely that you'll show the pink squares. However, the good news is we're aware of this, and so we are looking for ways around this so that any computer can play it better than regular StarCraft 2. It might be that anyway. However, we want to make it as what's it called? What's the word? Efficient on computers as possible, so almost any computer can run it. That's our goal. So if there's a way, we're gonna figure that out and we're gonna do it.
Hey CarBot, I'd like to know if first StarCraft 4 season episode is ready or still in work. Thank you so much for your videos and good luck.
Cool. So episode 1 is done. It's actually going to be airing this Saturday. Brood War, StarCraft season 4, Brood War, episode 1. Episode 2 is I don't know. Episode 2 is not turning out the way I wanted to. It kind of feels weird. So it's like half done, I guess. That'll be showing in 2 weeks from now. This episode will be showing, 2.5 weeks from now. This episode will be showing, this Heroes of the Storm episode that I'm doing now will be showing next Saturday. But, yeah. So, that's kind of the rundown of what's going on in the near future.
Starving.
Will StarCraft's mod ever be a single game instead of in the arcade? No. I don't think Blizzard would ever allow that. Unless the arcade allows for that to happen, then maybe. I've talked to Blizzard about like my ideas I would like to for the arcade or the StarCraft mod. So I have expressed that. But yeah, as it stands right now, no. However, another thing that I mentioned before is that we would like to make a StarCraft's app game of some sort. So that maybe is something to that might be able to happen. We'll see.
Oh crap. Stitches looks like a hippo.
Yeah, a bit, eh? Yeah, that's Gazlowe turrets. Tennis ball. There's Gazlowe. So we're going to use him again.
Gazzy.
Gazlowe. So these are my crappy storyboards that I do. So in this shot right here, Gazlowe dodges the hook and then, surprise, it grabs Zeratul, who's cloaked. So we're just going to do the robot part first. And then we'll do Gazlowe. So actually, maybe we should do Gazlowe first. Yeah, we'll do Gazlowe first.
I wish we could lock the CarBot family into a time bubble so that episodes would come out on a day-to-day basis.
I don't know if we can think of that many ideas on a daily basis. I would love to have the power to do that, but yeah. Where is the freaking... Where is he? I need to make a color palette. I don't know why I haven't yet. There we are. Actually, I don't know why I'm trying to color him right now. I gotta do all these frames. There you go. So again, we're just going to do keyframes first. Gazlowe is just a little thing. It's like a looks like something that would be in a petri dish.
Petrie! Petrie from Land Before Time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a quick little run cyclo for Gazlowe. Very, very simple character. We do simple characters for a couple of reasons. One, it's the style that we've chosen to do, and two, because we do a lot of frame-by-frame animations, that every additional line you choose to design your characters with, you're freaking stuck with that, man. That's like thousands of lines that you'll be drawing.
Okay, I think I have my list. Now I have to go and buy everything. Off to work. Bye, everyone, says Andy.
See you later, Andy. Have fun at work.
You know who Andy is, right?
We have 2 cats. Is it Andy, the guy we know, Andy?
Yeah.
Necron Imprage.
CarBot, don't you think that sometimes your characters is too simple?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't. I think that's part of the charm, to be honest. And I also, it's fun. It's fun to try to to create a character that it almost doesn't even look. It doesn't even look like this guy does not look like a goblin for World of Warcraft, but because we're associating it with said game, you know, you instantly know which character it is. That's kind of our goal, and so far it's worked out really well, and people know who's who, which is awesome. There's been like 1 or 2 times that people, like a couple people, were confused, but yeah, so that's kind of what we tried to do.
Look, it's Victor Kaluba.
Oops.
Remember him?
Who?
Victor Kaluba.
Victor Kaluba? I don't remember.
He was in the StarCraft mod. He was always there.
Was he?
Yeah. Wow, Jonathan.
I know.
Wow.
I'm above my. I don't need to remember these people anymore.
Wow. They only gave you their
Joking.
life saving.
I'm joking.
Jerk.
No, I don't remember him. I'll be honest.
Don't.
I'm not going to pretend that I do.
I remember him.
What was the instance? Is there an instance?
Yeah, he was just always there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Victor.
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 Yeah.
It's not.
Oh yeah, there's George. He's mad.
I remember George.
Victor says you disgrace me, CarBot. Yeah, because you
I
guys
don't-
spelled his name wrong like 50 million times.
I don't remember Victor. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. Just now, I'm gonna remember next time you come on because there's a thing.
Pronounce with a V. No, your name's Victor.
Victor. So it is Victor.
I like it, Victor.
Wickeder. He's wicked awesome.
Alexander says, hello, CarBot. Hello, WifeBot. Nice to see you in live stream again.
Hey, Alexander. Yeah, we'll be doing this, guys. If you're just joining us now, we will be doing this every Tuesday for as long as it makes sense. And people like it.
Victor says, thanks, Wifey Bot, for remembering me. That's right.
Justine has a much better memory when it... Actually, it's funny, because her memory is awful. Like, I can remember events and what happened and how things happened and what was said. But Justine, when it comes to people, Justine is really good with faces and voices and just remembering people in general.
And names if it's text. But
Yeah.
not if I'm not listening. I'm a really bad listener. It's very hard.
Yeah, she is the bad listener.
I mean, I'll listen. I just... Whenever I listen to things auditorily, I either forget them or it's too much information for my brain.
I made this 10-minute video that I'll be releasing tomorrow, and Justine's like, it's too long. People aren't gonna pay attention to that. Just because she can't.
I'm saying there's a lot of people out there like me.
Yeah. So she has, yes.
Steven from Outer Space says, "This is so neat. I'm glad I stumbled on this. I love your work."
Thanks, Steven from Outer Space.
Thanks, Steven from Outer Space. Super Pikachu says, "CarBot lady, do you remember me?"
How could we not remember Super Pikachu?
Dude, I said hello to you as soon as you came in the chat.
She
Of
did.
course I remember you.
It's true.
I remember you so much that he emailed your email. I said, "CarBot lady, can you..." What did he say?
I think Super Pikachu, yeah, I think...
He sent
is it
pictures.
it's she, right? It's a girl, right?
Sure.
I thought it was a girl.
Boy. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Super Pikachu sent you pictures.
Yeah, I remember there was an email there, but I don't remember what happened.
Okay, I should buy this food now, because I'm going to be baking until a long time. Look how cute Gazlowe is.
Like him?
Yeah.
Little goblin. Little goblin lost in the big city.
He has to walk like this. Done.
Hmm? Yeah, the robot.
Look, Super Pikachu says, "I'm a dude." See?
I can't remember.
Dude.
For some reason, I thought
Why
it
do
was...
you think he's in love with me? He's a dude.
I don't know. Some people aren't like that.
CarBot, you inspired me to animations. That soon I will be starting my own. Cool.
That's cool.
Someone could say me what program he is using?
We're using Flash CS6.
Good evening. I'm glad that you are still working. Oh, I'm glad you are still doing your work great. I can't read. Remember me? I won the contest with Plushy Zerkling. I wonder if your wife this wants me to make one for her. Oh, you're the guy that did it?
Oh, which circling was that again?
The one that looks crazy. It's awesome. Yeah? Make me one. Make me one!
Yeah, Justine would love that, actually. I would love that too, actually.
Guy Bush.
Except we need
Brush Deep Wood.
we need a PO box. We don't have a PO box.
I'll get one just for that reason. Thanks so much. Seriously, you inspire me and a friend to start on this world.
Oh, I'm glad to hear. It's always good to hear the positive comments, of course.
Can I have a CarBot Tyrael? Says Super Pikachu.
Oh, I want to do Diablo series so bad, but I just don't have the time.
So little time, so much to do. I guess you didn't watch that show. Yeah, did you? With the Olsen twins?
No, I don't know what you're
Come
talking
on,
about.
yeah, you know. You know that one.
I have no idea
So
what you
time?
were talking about.
I know you watched it.
No, what are you talking about? Like, I actually
That
don't know.
show, the Olsen twins. One of their names was Riley and
No.
someone else. It was a great show. Future Past says, "Bye guys. Gotta go, guys."
See you later, Future Past.
Oh, you forgot to ask Maker. Someone says, "Have you contacted YouTube of why your videos are deleted?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
there's still the Wildcraft one that we need to put up there because we actually don't know where the video file is, so it might never come back. But we think okay. So if you're a Patreon, your names haven't been in the description for a bit because we're trying to figure out what's happened was that's why it was getting flagged. It was picking up these names as like tags, spam, basically. And you're not allowed to do that on YouTube videos, and so our videos were getting deleted because of the Patreon names, ironically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some sort of link that will give the names out in the description, so it doesn't look like spam.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna have to do, and that's why they were getting deleted. I'm pretty sure it gave a very general reason why it was deleted. It's like could be because of this or because of that, because of this, because of that, because of this. And that was the tag spam was the only thing that did apply in some degree to it, even though they weren't tags or names, but whatever. So, yeah.
So there.
So that's what's been happening.
Okay, I should go. It's
Okay.
5.
I can do it without you.
I know, I just don't feel like moving.
I'm a big boy.
It's too difficult. What else should I get for camping? Like, is there anything specifically you want?
Me? No.
Are we having s'mores?
Sure.
I'm not having them.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm asking you, do you want s'mores?
S'mores.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have them. I don't know what I'm saying.
You're bad, Dean.
Do you want s'mores?
Yeah. No s'mores.
We want s'more, we want s'more, we want s'more. Have you tried Toon Boom?
I tried it once, Toon Boom, and I didn't like it, but that was a while ago, and yeah, so I haven't tried it since. So I feel because I've heard that it's better, so I feel like if I try it again, I may agree. I am really used to Flash now, so so yeah.
Super Pikachu says, "CarBot lady, don't leave me with CarBot."
Super Pikachu scared me because I thought Super Pikachu was a girl. I think this is
CarBot, as I see guys, Cal and Wong still top supporters. That's nice. You should create some kind of money marathon for them.
Yeah, seriously, they're. I just laugh when it happens because I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know how to say thank you to someone who keeps giving. It's very is amazing, but then you don't know what to say or do. So.
Hey CarBot, just want to know if you would make another Diablo episode one day. Thanks for your videos and good luck for the next.
If you were one of my streams earlier, we actually showed we have a teaser made for Diablo, but however, yeah, we can't do the Diablo series at the moment because we're so overcapacitated with work as is. So, will we ever get to do Diablo? I would love to. Right now, it's not possible.
I love the name Lukewarm Pizza.
I know, it's such an awesome name. It's such an internet name. Some of the funniest names on the that I've come across, like as screen names, is on Steam. It's funny as crap.
Okay.
So right here, the chain is just we're gonna do the hook at the end, but the chain is it's reached its target, so it's coiling a bit. Okay, there you go. And then it's going to start to be pulled. So it's going to start to straighten out as it gets pulled. So we're gonna want the base to be straightened out first, whereas the rest of it will still kind of move in its direction a bit. You go.
Goodbye, everyone. It's been fun. Oh, I did this.
Say goodbye to wife, bot.
Bye.
She's leaving me. There you go, now it's being pulled. It's still slightly curved. I'm actually going to grow it just a bit. And then what we can do now here is just to copy, paste the frames before. So, and that should do it. Because it's going to be grabbing Zeratul. So we should probably make a little bit more hang time here. Give it that, you know, nice feel of like attaching, hitting the target kind of thing. A terrible puns is all the neglect. Oh no, are you talking about me? WTF is happening? We're doing stitches hooking. We're trying to hook Gazlowe. Gazlowe dodges it and hits Zeratul instead, which you don't even know is in the picture yet. So slight spoiler. I feel like I need to remove that one. There we go, that looks better. So you can see here's the you see the rough sketch in the background of my really bad storyboard. So now we got to do Zeratul, or actually let's do the hook. I did a look over here already. Go back here. Grab this hook. Hook is a symbol, so it'll carry through. So we just need to flip it and invert it and do whatever needs to be done. There you go. So, and we just follow the chain. And then it pulls. And at that point we don't really need, actually we probably actually this whole time we don't really need the hook, just at the beginning. And then we have Zeratul. So we're going to draw Zeratul. I love that StarCraft 1 music. So we're gonna make the hook be wrapped around him. Technically, hooks don't. The hook doesn't really wrap around the guy, but I mean, for clarity's sake, you want to give the impression of whatever it is happening to really push that, show that he's being grabbed. So we do it that way. What the green I use? So, Zeratul. Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to use the same kind of thing here, except now we need to alter the image. Actually, I'm just going to delete it. We're going to draw over it and just alter the image a bit so that he is being pulled like this. Freaking Zeratul. He's scared. So scared. There we go. Thanks, Zeratul screaming like a girl when being pulled. Oh, that's the audio guy, which is actually the person who does audio. It used to be me a long time ago, but for the past year and a half, it's been my brother, my younger brother. He's not an animator like my older brother. So basically, there's I have two brothers who help with CarBot animations. There's my older brother who is an animator, and he does Wildcraft. He animates Wildcraft. And then there's my younger brother, who does the sounds. Family business. There we go. That looks awesome. So there you go. That's how you do that scene. So what we did here is Gazlowe dodging the chain. So we do him being surprise position, and the robot, because of its weight, it catches up to the goblin when he raises his body a bit, and then he goes down to start running to get his boost. He starts running and dodges the hook. The hook grabs Zeratul and then pull. And because it's so fast, we only have 3 frames here for the pull. And that's how it comes out to be. Oh, and then Gazlowe falls on the ground because of the panic. So there. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, I can erase the... So now, again, so this is how we storyboard stuff. This is how poorly drawn the storyboards are. Yeah, this is Stitches eating Zeratul. I know what it means, and that's all that matters. So, it's all that matters. CarBot, how long have you been doing your animations? So I've been doing it since basically since we started the YouTube channel for 3 years now. I meant to make a video of it, but it's actually, let's see. I'm really curious now. I believe I released episode 1 or episode 2 of StarCraft, season 1, episode 1 today, 3 years ago. Wow. Let me just check though. Let's see. Video manager. Go to playlists. StarCraft season 1. And is there a way I can? Okay. I'm just going to check for a second. Okay, sorry. Season 2 then? Season 2? Or episode 2? Okay, so tomorrow will be the third anniversary, or second? 3-year anniversary of episode 2, StarCraft Season 1, episode 2, Supply Block. It'll be 3 years since we released it. Oh man, those times are so much simpler. I get a good feeling every time I think about it. Fabio says, you guys rock. Thanks, Fabio. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's been almost exactly... It's been 3 years and 2 days since episode 1, season 1 for StarCrafts, The Problem. And then for episode 2, Supply Block, season 1, StarCrafts, it'll be tomorrow, 3 years. So yeah, it's CarBot Animations is 3 years old since August 28th. So a couple days ago. So it was pretty cool. I tweeted that, and that was the most favorites I ever got in a tweet. It's pretty awesome. It was like 100 or something. So that felt really awesome, and it's really cool that we actually been able to make it this far. We hope to continue to expand and like grow. Oh my gosh! And keep it up. Keep things up. Actually, I think I have a set of stitches. Where is he? Episode 3. Illidan hunting. You hear it? There we go. Oh, except this won't work because I use as a template, I guess. Freaking stitches. You know, I'm actually really surprised that he's not very high on the ladder. Like he has a low win percentage. I think he's good, but apparently he's not that good. Actually, maybe I can use that as a keyframe. Let's see. So again, if there's shortcuts that doesn't affect the animation, you want to try them out. As long as it's not destroying your quality. Basically, work smarter, not harder. But never sacrifice quality. Unless, of course, you need to do... if you're doing a certain way or whatever. Style or... Like us, we can never put out our best animations, just simply for the fact that we release every week a cartoon, basically every week, and we can never put our best into any one cartoon, unfortunately. That's why we chose simple characters. I'm just going to make him pull. Maybe I should actually might actually redo this here. trying to think of how to tackle this. Maybe I'll just do frame by frame. Want it to go quick, I know that. I don't know, all I know is I need to go to the bathroom right now. Take the Wilhelm screen for Zeratul, that sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redraw him. I feel like the expression isn't working for me right now. So, just gonna gotta make him look as derpy as possible. Stitches want to play. There we go. And
I'm actually leaving now.
okay. See you later.
Goodbye.
So we're gonna make you go. What?
Started.
What'd you say?
Just we have so much to pack and haven't even started.
Oh, whatever. That's fine. No biggie.
Wow, you look like the biggest creep right now ever.
Me?
Animating. Yeah. Please look at your face. It's disgusting. Fix it.
I gotta put it over here.
Ew, it's so gross.
Oh my gosh. I look like awful.
Creepy as SOB.
I was like this.
Like, how long were you
I was
like
like-
that for?
I was like,
So gross. I'm sweating. It is so hot.
I know,
in
me
this
too.
house.
you said summer was over. It's not over.
Like, we just don't have AC.
It did look so creepy.
Yeah. It was like disturbing.
It's so funny. That was good.
Someone's like, who is this person?
Who? Me?
Ew, your face.
Yeah. Did I make a stitches? I did, didn't I? Here we are.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna write. Oh, we need detergent.
DD.
Do you need
Detergent.
anything else? I'm never leaving. I never could.
Just go. There you go.
This is one to. I thought it was a recording. Grog says, "Who is Wifebot?"
I am WifeBot. Who is this woman? It's me.
So we're gonna make an in-between here. That shows the impact.
Bikini stitches.
Yeah, we were talking. There should be a Baywatch Stitches, and he throws the life preserver.
Oh, nice.
That'd be so awesome.
And then he turns into David Hasselhoff.
And he turns into David Hasselhoff.
Oh, it's Chance. Did you miss me, WifeBot? Smiley face.
Chance, how's it going?
It was just by chance that I saw him before I was leaving.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Are you actually going now?
Yeah, I'm actually going now.
Okay.
Goodbye. For real.
Dubai.
Wait, we'll do a cat tax.
Oh, wow. She's
Okay,
never
don't run away.
leaving.
Yeah, just don't run away.
No matter how hard I try.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Yo, yo, yo. It's
Justine
me,
is
Nimbus.
leaving.
So cute. Aha! Also, look what I got, though. I bought it the other day.
Where'd you buy it?
Kijiji.
Kijiji.
For $20. I mean, it might be a rip, but I never had one through my childhood. So. Bye. Bye. Why are you saying bye?
Oh, bye. So our driveway is right here, like right behind this monitor.
Hi, I'm back.
See, she's right in the window right now. Bye, I love you. So when you hear random noises, it's coming from outside in our neighborhood, right outside our window. 'Cause you hear the car starting. I'm pretty sure. I'd be very surprised if you couldn't hear the car starting. There you go. Meep, meep. She knows who she's married to. Isn't that the logo? Yeah, basically. I've actually been thinking about replacing the car honk with our actual car honk. I'm a little bit like, I think some people would be like, no, what happened? It's different car honk. But I mean, whatever, suck it up, man. But yeah, I thought it would be a little bit cooler to have our own car honk. I like here, let's try this. Not sure if I'm liking this. It looks too much impact. So I'm going to destroy all the work I just did. And see, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes the simpler solutions are more effective. So I'm just gonna. There we go. Now it feels like he's a little bit more heavy. There you go. I should have just done that in the first place. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna get Zeratul being pulled in. You know, Protoss actually. I know Abominations they're pretty big, but Protoss are actually really big as well. The game doesn't do it justice, but they are how tall are they? 3 meters tall? Yeah, they're 3 meters tall, I believe. At least in the StarCraft 1 booklet, it said 3 meters. So they're really tall. However, in the actual Heroes of the Storm game, they aren't that tall. It don't matter. Here we go. Yeah, Stitches ain't fat. He's just big boned. He likes to eat. It's his passion. So I do 3 frames of this guy coming in. There you go. Right in there. So you can see how that looks pretty effective. The way Stitches reacts to that. It makes him look heavy. You know, that he doesn't move too much because of how freaking massive he is. So we're just going to draw a chain link. And then we're going to turn it into a symbol. And we are going to make a chain. Oops. Oh crap, I keep screwing this up here. There we go. So what we can do is just move this over just a bit. And then just delete these ones here. Just to give it the illusion of being pulled. Everything in animation is illusion. Nothing's actually moving, it's just pictures of things making it look like they're moving. Is the Infestor in StarCraft Season 4? You'll have to find out. Just have to watch and see. You know what I'm saying? So now we can actually, I might not even do the hook because it kind of looks awkward like that. It's just so maybe not, I don't know. I know what I'll do. I'll get rid of the base. Make it kind of come up. This. All right. This episode should be called Fast Food. Actually, what was the name for this episode? I don't think we thought of one. It's not about Stitch's eating though, so I won't tell you what it's about because I'm not going to actually animate it on live stream. Just animating the first bit for you guys on live stream. And we will stop at this scene right here. We should probably do some... Should we do... Yeah, okay, we'll do that. We're going to add in a little... Zeratul cloth. So the stuff like this gives a much more of an effect in the final animation. You'll see that in just a second. There you go. And now we'll just add the color in. And it just kind of gives that extra, I don't know, sense of like, this is real. Can't even tell the difference between, oh, I missed a frame. This and reality. So, gives that nice little effect there. So, oftentimes, symbols will loop. So you'll have to cut the frames off. Make the mouth chew. Maybe for another episode. Okay, and we got actually, maybe we shouldn't make him fall because he runs into the mines here. Yeah. Okay, so I forgot what I was doing. So I'm actually going to adjust this. Because these guys need to go into the mines. Delete that. There we go. Okay, and this will be the last scene that I do for today. And actually, I'm gonna grab the background for this right here. One of my favorite things is when we can reuse backgrounds and stuff. Really helps things move along a little bit better. So there you go. The background. The background. The bathroom. Gonna remove the... Yep. Well, very nice. So who made this background was actually my brother, Andrew. He does Wowcraft. Wowcrafts. Or Wowcraft, yeah. And he's the one that actually made this background. It's this needs to be, it's all destroyed over here because of whatever reasons. I'll fix that later. Blizzard is pro at reusing art. Yeah, man, when are they going to change like 90% of those Heroes of the Storm icons? Getting sick of it. Alright, I'm going to try the ad again. Okay? I'm going to play ad. So far it hasn't worked. But we're going to try it again. We're going to play ad now. In 3, and you tell me if you guys see it or not, okay? In 3, 2, 1, play ad. Is the ad working? Let me know. You ad, says someone. No ad. Do you guys have ad block on? Oh, no. You ain't getting money. Why not? I work hard for it. Why don't you? Why you? Does anyone who doesn't have ad block that it didn't work for? I'm just curious to see like what's going on here with the if it actually isn't working or if it's because of ad block. Oh, I'm gonna need to make this thing a little bigger. So she says. There you go. No ad block and no ad. Okay, well, I'm done trying to figure that out then. Guys, though, if you could do a huge favor, I would really appreciate it. Don't run ad block on YouTube. I know sometimes it's annoying to have ads running. However, animators, especially animators, they get gypped on YouTube. We are on the lowest side, the absolute lowest side of revenue, because they for YouTube it's how long your videos are, and animations can't be very long, right? So yeah, so then animators get kind of screwed because they can't produce 20-minute videos every day. So if you want to help animators out and just YouTube people in general, remove ad block from YouTube, and it helps it a lot. Right now, less than half the views are monetized for us, which is a little sad. But less than half the views are actually monetized. Anyway, that's my woe is me rant. And there's also new devices actually. There's also some, like, part of the reason isn't always ad block. I should add. But it could be like newer devices that they haven't programmed ads to work in for yet. So like, yeah, Chromecast. Maybe, I don't know if I would feel like YouTube should make it work for Chromecast, because it's owned by Google, and not supporting their own ads is kind of weird and stuff. But maybe it doesn't work, so I don't know. I don't know, man. So right now it looks a little bit mechanical, so we're gonna just liven it up a bit here. Squish this a bit. Make this, the head still hasn't hit the ground yet. Same with these arms here. I'm gonna shorten that because it's on an angle. There you go. It helps with so when Gazlowe mounts up on a horse, it's a robot riding a goblin riding a horse, I just realized. And then it gets pulled through. So when they're pulled, go. We can straighten out the arms even more. That's what happens. Scott, trust me. And so now what we're gonna do is mask this layer. So if you don't know what that is, you're in for a treat. Is that thunder? You're in for a treat here, okay? That is thunder. Here comes the masking. So what masking is, basically, let's move it up one. It's pretty normal in a lot of programs, but you'll see now, instead of, you'll actually go inside. And when he's pulled in, it's a little off, but yeah, you can see how it's working. So I'm gonna have to just edit the mask a little bit. Oh. Okay, let's see if that all works now. Pretty well. There's a little bit of an issue there, but not a big issue. There you go. So the goblin can actually keep running. There we go. You'll see Gazlowe also is behind it as well now. There we go. So now we just need him to, his hand comes out to grab the robot. And he'll grab, is the music playing? Yes it is, okay. Grab the robot by the crotch. And, and we can just use the same frames with the same image. Here. gonna make it wait a little longer. Comedic pause. And then he pulls back in. There you go. There you go. And then stitches, of course. You wish there were more Diablos? Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to do Diablo, so I don't know. Whatever. And now we need to do stitches running. So again, this is the last scene of today. What's up here? What is this? Okay. So once I'm done this scene, we're gonna be closing the stream. I'll also need to go to the bathroom. And we're gonna do a stitches run cycle for our last animation. So let's draw. Actually, let's grab the so we know what we're dealing with here. So this is gonna be our model with stitches. Here we are. And we're going to use this as for the run cycle. So we convert it to a symbol, and we press this little, actually just to make it more visible on the stream, we'll make it a purple. And so we can see the outlines, so we know what we're dealing with. And now what we're going to do is make the run cycle for stitches. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of the background altogether. There we go. And so we're going to make this run cycle. So I'm going to do the body first. When will this be out? This will be out not this weekend, next weekend. So, week and a half. So I'm going to do the body first. Oops. And so again, the layer in the background, this purple lining, is just so we stay on model. And what we're gonna do is, wonder if I can do this all in one go. Probably. So we're gonna make him in mid stride. So here's his other foot, and we're just gonna pay attention to the body outline and the feet. So I'll make my new frames, onion skin it. So there we go. Again, the fat is going to be sagging a bit because he's popping up in mid run. Head goes back just a bit, and the fat sags down. Next frame. We're going to be coming. Actually, no, let's keep that there for now. Kind of just make it invisible for a bit. And now the fat will start to come up. So we're gonna, because now he's gonna be dropping. So here we go. Get a little point for the indicator of the toe. And we're gonna start bringing his one leg forward. So then we're gonna bring the whole image down just a tad. Bring this one down too. Okay. Make sure we're still on model here. Again, I'm going to keep the fat up and bring his head forward slightly. as well as he begins to hit the ground. So this is his, to clarify, this is his left foot, and then his right foot is going to be being brought forward. So because my guys are so simple, I can just gesture it like that. So I think the fat needs to come down now. Maybe it's okay actually. All right, and then the stride of the right foot in front now. The fat is come down. The head, and then the left foot is back here. And what was our first? That's right. Make the fat sag even more. There we go. I want the fat to continue to go down. There you go. There we go. And so now what I'm going to do now is make this layer invisible, and we need to bring it back to the last the first frame, which connect the last one with the first one. I'm going to change the music. There we go. A little less creepy. Okay, let's see how that works. There we go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now we'll do that at the end, but we're gonna make them hop a bit more, but we'll wait till the end till we get everything in here. So now what we want to do is, and this is a bit of a shortcut we can do, is take the. Oh, my brother's calling me. Sam.
Hey.
I'm live streaming.
Oh.
Can I call you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Why?
I'm going to be leaving in like 15 minutes.
Okay, why are you calling?
I just want to let you know that the cartoon's taking a little longer than I thought.
Okay.
Just because of the walking.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be done tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Just have it at like 11 tomorrow morning. Would you be done by then?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye. And my brooder. He's doing the sounds for the Brood War episode. Okay, so back to here. Let's just get this done. So to keep on track, this is to make it super easy. We can just use this face and move it around. How we see fit. with the epic opera music. That looks okay, and then we'll do the mouth, which I'm just gonna snag from here actually. And we'll do the same thing. Go through each frame, but the mouth can, or the stomach mouth. Oh wait, no, shoot. We don't want that. We want it to be closed because Zeratul's inside. That's right. So, I'll just move this around. Good thing I caught that. We're gonna make it a symbol. Should have made the other one a symbol, actually. And the good thing about this is actually you can kind of show, make the body look a little bit more 3D, because it can show like the because his leg is coming forward. I'm skewing this image to kind of coincide with that leg there, and to make it a little bit more believable. And then see, there you go. Now you can see his body kind of rotating as he runs. There you go. So that's why we skewed that image. All right, and last but not least is the hands. Oh wait, I should. So we're gonna do the arms, do the hook in this arm, and we're gonna color him beforehand, before arm. So there you go. And so now we can just, again with the same kind of idea, I adjust the angle of the, I should have made this also a symbol, but it's too late now. Adjust the angle to coincide with like if he's going up or down. There you go. So that works. And then one more layer for the backhand, or the back arm with the axe. And again, we can shift this around as much as we see fit. We want it to kind of trail the body, so it's like one frame behind of going up and down. So I did a little, there you go, that's my problem. There seemed to be a little bit of a fidget there, so looks pretty good. Okay. So now we can just color the rest of this abomination. There we go, guys. And there you have it. Stitch's run cycle. We'll go back to scene. And now we can kind of see. Oh yes, and there's one other thing I wanted to do, and that is to increase the bounce. So I'm just shifting it down and up whenever he takes a leap forward. So there's a bit more of that bounce there. There you go. Just a bit more. Okay, so he's going to come from the side and run into the... thing here. So I might want to give a bit more of a delay. I guess, yeah. And then I'm just going to get him a little stuck in here. In the... Oh, that's a little confusing. There we go. What happened to the second port creatures? I don't know what you're talking about. The second port, Mind Pixel? What's he talking? Actually, I'm gonna... There we go. And then he's just gonna pull through. As the fat kind of just molds to the object he's trying to keep pass through. And then he goes through. The end. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, there we go. I think we gotten pretty decent far on stream. The rest of this I will be doing off stream because I don't want to spoil it. But you want Murky? Actually, Murky will make a very, very small appearance in this episode. Nothing, he doesn't do anything. It's just we thought of something that might kind of be funny. And so we're going to do that. But he's just kind of in the background. But yeah, guys, if you want to, if you have any questions that you would like answered, I can definitely answer some questions now. But I think that's it for animation-wise for today on stream. So yeah, ask away if you have any questions. I'm looking at the stream now. I know I ignore it a lot. I'm so concentrated on this crap right here. So you up for staying and talking with chat, or do you need to work? So yeah, we're gonna make a little quick Q&A now. When does this come out? This episode comes out next Saturday. So not this Saturday, next Saturday. How long does it take to make a full episode? That can range, but generally all week. Sometimes it can take 2 weeks. There has been times where it only took 2 or 3 days, which is awesome when that happens. But generally it takes all week, the average episode. Let me turn off the music. How do you extend all the frames at the same place? I push, so here, if we're talking about this, you press F5 to extend frames, F6 to make a new frame. It's making it down here. I'll click up here. Or a new keyframe, F6. And F7, a new blank keyframe, so it'll delete whatever's currently in that frame. So yeah, those are and F4 makes all your UI disappear, which I hit sometimes. So it's a good canvas on F4 just if you want to just draw. How do you do sound? I don't do sound, not anymore. I used to a long time ago. My brother does sound now. We export it as a SWF file, also Swift file, and import it into Adobe Premiere. And then Sam, which is the editor, the sound editor, he'll go ahead and do all the sounds sometimes. And then he'll show me, and I'll be like, okay, change this, add that, take out that kind of thing. And then he does it. So, will there be other HOTS maps than mines? Yes, of course. Actually, it'll be mines till episode 6, and then we'll change a lot more frequently after that. But up until episode 6, it'll be mines. CarBot, may I be your adopted pet duck? Sure, epic Lego master. CarBot, hello, please, can you give us looking at camera? There you go. I'm looking at you. Who asked that again? Mind Pixel, I'm looking at you. How do you get the black bars to appear and hide stuff on the stage? The black bars to... Oh, okay, so... I think you're talking about this section over here. So you can make any layer invisible by clicking on... There's eye, there's a lock, an unlock, and then there's this square thing. It's outlines. So you can click on the like any of these dots under the eye, and it'll make that layer disappear. Locking will just allow you to not touch it, and then the boxes will make it lines, colored lines, as you can see there. Or here. It'll change it into colored lines. So they're very useful tools. What file format do you use? Swift files, SWF for exporting the cartoon, but when it comes to the overall video, I believe we export it in QuickTime, MOVs. Pretty sure. I don't export the videos anymore. Sam does. Are you planning to make a video about some Warcraft heroes like Uther, Jaina, or Kael'thas? Yes, of course. There's 2 of them in this video right here. But yeah, eventually when we get around to it, it'll be Heroes of Storm. But if you're talking about just like in the Warcraft universe specifically, not really. No plans for that particularly. What frames per second is the animation? You can actually see it. I believe you can see it on the screen. Maybe you can't. Down at the bottom, though, it's 24 frames a second, although we animate on 2s, which means we animate every other frame, so 12 frames a second, except for very fast motion. Like, if we go back a bit, this chain here is moving at 24 frames a second, so it's on 1s. See? But a lot of other frames, like this chain, when it's grappling it, it's on 2s, so 12 frames a second. Hey CarBot, brother, what your name? Okay, so yeah, Sam is the editor. He's my brother. Andrew makes Wowcraft. He animates Wowcraft. So that's my other brother. So there's 2 brothers that help out, and then Justine, my wife, who also helps out. Why do you only make animation of Blizzard games? We've actually been able to make a really great relationship with Blizzard, and we want to continue to maintain that relationship. For the time being, and maybe forever. We'll see. And we get contracted by them from time to time as well. So we want to stay on a good relationship with them, and eventually we'll probably branch out into other stuff and want to do our own IP and all that good stuff. But does your third brother feel bad that he is not included? I have 5 brothers, so there's 10 people in my family. I have 5 brothers, 2 sisters, and then there's me, so that's 8 kids, and then my parents. I'm the 7th out of 8. But yeah, so I have a pretty big family. Can you pronounce my name? Victor Kaluba. What animation software do you use, CarBot? We use Flash CS6. We've used Flash CS5 as well. So, are you doing all the Heroes of the Storm characters? Yes, eventually we'll get around to it. I was thinking of actually hosting some live stream events, just designing Heroes of the Storm characters. I think that'd be kind of fun. And maybe even think of Heroes of the Storm skins as well would be kind of fun, just in our style, of course. Pretty fun. I don't want to do the Viper laugh right now, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't want to do it. CarBot, any idea for the next patch for the StarCrafts mod? Unfortunately, because of the way we're doing things, I don't think we'll be doing a patch until it's fully done. We might, but we'll probably wait till it's fully done. Again, things might change, but that's the plan at the moment. Do you have any experience with game design? Kind of. Not like hands-on, like practical. I've talked about it a million times over and over with my brothers. Game design, what should happen. And actually, you know what, you probably think I'm just going to brag and I'm making this up and stuff like that, or I'm twisting the truth. But this is the truth, okay? This is the truth. When Heart of the Swarm first came out, or sorry, the beta first came out. Or no, not even the beta. When they were saying, we are making the Replicant a unit. If you remember the Replicant, where it could change into the units. The Shredder, the Warhound, and then the Viper and the Swarm Host. But they showed those units in the Tempest. I said, this is what I said. When they first showed those units, I was like, Replicant? Stupid idea. That's not going to stay around for long. And they said they're taking out the mothership and the carrier. And I was like, that's so stupid. So I said they should not take out the mothership. They should not take out the carrier. The Replicant should not stay because that's dumb. The Shredder is awful because it was like the Widow Mine, except it was like way more deadlier for workers. I said that thing's gotta go. And the Warhound, I hated the Warhound. I hated the way the Warhound looked. I'm sorry, I did not like it. I wanted that to go as well. And funny enough, those 3 units went. I liked all these Zerg units. I liked the design of all the Zerg units. I thought they needed to be tweaked a bit. But every unit that I hated and thought that should go, they actually ended up leaving and not making it to the actual game. Same with the Herc. As soon as the Herc came out, I was like, I do not like this unit. It's weird. It just doesn't make any sense lore-wise. And it actually ended up leaving as well. So I felt pretty good about that. I know like probably half of you don't believe me or think I'm just kind of making crap up. But that's what I said to like my friends and stuff like that. And it ended up happening. So I feel like, I got a little bit of this, this intuition. But yeah. So I would really love to design a game though. Would really love it. Anyway. So that's my tangent about that. I think if there's any other questions, if there's no other questions, we'll close the stream. But how do we come up with the name CarBot? It is a long story, but basically it is when we were playing Diablo 2. And we do bail runs. We just do our own personal bail runs, me and my brother. So Sam, he just randomly started calling the name CarBot. So when I was thinking of a channel name, that came in my mind because it was so random and it was so like iconic for us. So I used that name as CarBot. I don't know why. He just, I don't know. The actual name, I don't know, but that's where it came from. Fancy Fox, what was your question? I didn't see it. Sorry. Who's my favorite character to animate? Probably the Marine or the Zergling. Marine is the easiest and is the most fun. But the Zealot is really awesome too. But it's awesome, but it takes a lot longer. The Marine is the quickest and the simplest to animate, and it's pretty fun as well. Can you replay the entire clip right now? You'll have to watch it in the... I'll release the video on YouTube, and you can watch the replay. Other than that, or you can wait for the cartoon. So there's incentive to come early to the streams. So, and also I don't want to spoil it. That's basically why I don't want to play the entire clip. Okay, Fancy Foxes. Is there going to be an in-game content inspired by your videos, like characters, mounts, that is non-mod? That's not the mod. I would love that. That would have to be a deal worked out with Blizzard. So I'm open to that. It's just, yeah. Blizzard would need the time to do it, and blah 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 kind of thing. Are you gonna make a video on Blackheart's Bay? Yes, we'll go through all the Heroes of Storm levels, of course, and we won't dwell on them as long, each stage as long as we have for the Mines one. Will you do Overwatch animations? I could see that happening. No commitment yet, though. Do you ever wonder if you're just asking random questions just to keep you here? Yes, I do. Have you ever met with anyone that works with Blizzard? If you're on the stream earlier, I explained that actually we've become like pretty close friends with people at Blizzard, certain people, which is pretty cool. Really love it. And CarBot actually consists of a team of 5. Me and my wife Justine are the full-time people, but then there's Andrew, my brother, who animates WoWcraft, and some others every once in a while, and then there's Sam, who did I say team 5? Yeah, me, my wife. Oh, sorry, team of 4. And then there's Sam, who does my other brother, who does the audio for all the videos. If you count the mod, then our team is actually 7 people, I think. Some people have left and some people have come in, so that's been changing a little bit. But including the mod, our team is much bigger. It's almost twice as big. Yeah, so. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been fun. I'm going to get going. I need to actually eat something and go to the bathroom. I've been needing to go to the bathroom past an hour. That's a good question, actually. Do you argue with your brothers about episode direction? We've never argued. We express our ideas, and we just go with what we feel is like the best idea. And generally, I have the main direction on everything. Like, I'm the main director, so my opinion rules overall. Only because I've been doing it since the beginning. But we're all pretty relaxed. We're pretty chill. I'm probably actually the most uptight one out of all my brothers. Probably because I've been doing this for so long and it stresses me out sometimes. But and they're really awesome brothers. Like, they're honestly awesome. They're the best brothers anyone could ever ask for, actually. So, and I love them to bits. So, get a little emotional here. But so we never really argue about episode direction and things like that. So, but yeah, other than that, guys, we're gonna get going. My voice is starting to run dry. Need to get a drink of water. But it was nice to come on stream, guys. We're gonna keep streaming every Tuesday, probably in the evening. But we will stick to every Tuesday. I know it's Wednesday today, but it'll be every Tuesday. So look for that each Tuesday, and join us on stream next time. And you can ask more questions and watch more animations or drawings. We'll see you guys next time. See you Tuesday. Good night or good morning or good afternoon, wherever you guys are. How do I don't even know how to end stream. How does this work? They changed everything on me. Stream options? Oh, I just do it in OBS. Okay, guys. All right, good night. See you guys later.